Part 2. My Jamaican Romance. Life After Divorce. I met my ex-wife at an all-inclusive resort in Negril, Jamaica, while vacationing with my relatives. At the resort, I met this beautiful young lady named Raquel, who worked there. After spending some time together, we fell in love. I needed her by my side, so we got married. We dated for a few months, maintaining a long-distance relationship, mostly getting to know each other over the phone. After 3.5 years of marriage, I found out that she did not want to have children with me. Her excuse was that I was a mama's boy, which was far from the truth. Well, I was until I met her. I did everything to make her happy. When my mom spoke to her of grandchildren, I took Raquel's side and even moved out to make her comfortable. Eventually, I got divorced after realizing she truly didn't want to have children with me. I moved on with my life. About a year after the divorce, I met my wife, Kathy. From the start, I let Kathy know what my expectations were in a relationship. I wanted kids. She agreed. After dating for about 6 months, Kathy got pregnant with our twins. We got married a month after the birth of our son and daughter. At this point, I hadn't heard from or spoken to my ex-wife Raquel for about 3 years. Then one day, my phone rang, and it was Raquel. "Hey, Brock," she said. "I just called to see how you're doing." I was shocked she actually called me. I replied, "I'm doing well, how are you?" She said, "I'm not doing so good." I replied, "What's wrong?" Raquel went on to say, "Brock, forgive me." I could hear the nervousness in her voice. I replied, "Raquel, I forgave you a long time ago." She said, "Brock, please, can we meet? Somewhere, at a restaurant or a park, it doesn't matter. I just want to talk to you about something important." I still loved her, not in a romantic way, but I cared about her well-being as a person. So, I agreed to meet her the next evening after work at a coffee shop. When I saw her, she looked happy to see me, but also sad. We started catching up on what was happening in our lives. I told her I was married with kids. Then she began to confess the real reason she agreed to the divorce. She had met a man at the market and had fallen in love with him. That was why she didn't want to have kids with me. After our divorce, they moved in together and got married 2 months after our divorce was finalized. He was a loving man, but he couldn't contribute much financially because he didn't have an immigration green card. She had helped him get his legal residency in the US by working hard to support him. Raquel went on to tell me how she had taken him on vacations to Jamaica to visit her family, and even paid for both their trips to Vietnam to meet his family. Everything seemed good in their relationship. She had a good job as a nurse, even before our divorce, and she had a steady income. She bought a house for them, a luxury car for him, and expensive clothes. But the strange part was that he always insisted she stay on birth control. He closely monitored her to make sure she didn't get pregnant. She begged him for a love child, but he always said, "Not yet. Maybe one day, but not now." She believed that he wanted to get his life together first, so she even sent him back to school. He got certified as a medical assistant and started working in a lab. Then one day after he received his permanent green card, he packed his bags and waited for her to come home. When she arrived, he dropped the bombshell. He told her he was tired of their marriage and wanted out. He admitted that he had never loved her and had only married her for the green card. He revealed that he had a fiancée back in his country whom he planned to marry and bring to the US. He said, "I don't want anything from the divorce. You can keep the house. All I want is my freedom." Raquel was shocked, but he walked out the door anyway. After he left, she checked herself into a psychiatric hospital for a month. She had a hard time dealing with everything he had done to her, especially knowing that she had divorced me to be with him. I quickly told her that she needed to accept responsibility for the decision she made. She agreed and then surprisingly said, "I know you're married, but I don't mind being your side chick." I was shocked. I replied, "You chose to lose me for another man, and I would never betray my family the way you betrayed me. I'm sorry for what happened with your husband, and I pray you fully recover from the shock. But as for me, I'm taken. You'll find your true love one day, but only if you learn from your mistakes." She said, "You're right, Brock. I thought getting back with you would heal the hurt I'm feeling inside because I know you're a good man. You were always so good to me. We agreed that we shouldn't meet again so she could heal without any distractions. She called me a week later to tell me that she was moving to Minnesota to stay with a cousin until she figured things out. I was relieved to hear that she would have a good support system. We said our goodbyes and wished each other the best. The last thing she said to me was, "Brock, lesson learned. You should always prioritize what you have because you don't know what you've got until it's gone."
Darling, I would die for you. Tell 1,000 lies for you. Love you like the ocean, love you in slow motion. Anything it takes to make you stay. But I can't rely on you. Doesn't matter what I do. You say you need a timeout, think you mean a buyout, 'cause it's pretty clear you're on your way out. And though I understand it's hard sometimes to make up your mind in these trying times, yeah, I just can't accept you leaving me when I'm overseas with a heart so heavy. Think that I deserve the truth for once, not a guilty tone, 'cause you're not alone, yeah. You said you wanna come home, but I know you don't. So this time I won't hear it on the phone. If you got something to say to me, then say it to my face. What it's all about, why you're bailing out. Think you owe me an apology. Just say it to my face. You're sorry. You're so sorry. You're so sorry. You're so sorry. Say it to my face. You're sorry. And I quit my job for you, even quit some friends for you, 'cause you couldn't stand it, me all independent, so you had to have me for yourself. That was when I trusted you, when I could add up 2 and 2, when you promised we'd be together, you, me, forever. Now there's nothing left to lose. And though I understand it's hard sometimes to make up your mind in these trying times, yeah, I just can't accept you leaving me when I'm overseas with a heart so heavy. Think that I deserve the truth for once, not a guilty tone, 'cause you're not alone, yeah. You said you wanna come home, but I know you don't. So this time I won't hear it on the phone. If you got something to say to me, then say it to my face. What it's all about, why you're bailing out. Think you owe me an apology. Just say it to my face. You're sorry. You're so sorry. You're so sorry. Say it to my face. You're sorry. This time I think I get it. This love was overrated. No more infatuated. And I blame it on you. I blame it on you. Yeah. This time I hope you get it. In love you shouldn't fake it. No, I'm old enough to take it. So just say it to me. Say